In this video, we will take a review of Realme C21 review. As a brand gaining more traction in the Australian market, Realme is a more budget-friendly phone manufacturer with its original linked to proper branded Oppo. As part of ethos, Realme focusing a brightening quality technology to users but the affordable price point. The Realme C21 is one such device priced at $199 AUD RRP, making it one of the most affordable smartphone that Realme products. With devices at this price point, you can typically expect the basic but without the most premium features. Let's take a look to how to Realme C21 takes up in real world use. And here we discussed some pros and cons of Realme C21. The first pro is looks or feels nice to use. The second one is quick to unlock with facial and fingerprint unlocking. The third one is rather quick and seamless for the price point. Big battery with great power saving modes. And here we discuss the cons of C21 Realme. Photo colors too saturated, micro lens hit and miss, speaker placement rather annoying, temperamental auto brightness features. And then we discuss design and functionality of Realme C21. Realme has always been a bit more on the adventurous side with how it designs its phones, and the C21 is certainly different compared to other devices. You will have a choice between the cross black or cross blue colorways, and I was giving the cross blue, which is a beautiful light power blue with a metallic finish. The back of the phone has an interesting lined texture and geometric design. The geometric cross design on the back has the lines going to different directions, which accurate that kind of holographic light play. Unfortunately, there is a case including and the texture is prone to picking up direct. However, said texture does make it smart proof, so it will still look good without a case. The phone is quality light and slim, and it looks feels quite sleek, weighing 190 gram, and with a 6.5-inch display. It certainly doesn't look cheap or like you might expect a sub $200 phone to look, which is the testament to how Realme design phones. It's not too big and provide a nice size viewing experience. However, like many phones around this size, if you have smaller hands, one hand use might be a little tricky at times. Screen quality. As for the screen, it's really nice and clear, something that trends to be a common trail with Realme devices. It also trends to have really vibrant color, which is something I have found with other Realme devices and a contrast to what I have experienced with Nokia devices. Unlocking. You will get fingerprint and facial unlocking with the fingerprint scanner located on back of the phone. I found unlocking with both options to be really quick and smartless, which was fairly impressive for a phone at this price point where you might expect a little slowness. Usability. One small issue I had was the placement of the speaker, which is located on the back of the phone. While most people will likely not have an issue with this, you run the risk of blocking the speakers with your hand when you have holding the phone. If you have laying your phone down on a surface like a table and want to listen to music or play a video through the speaker. The audio is quality muffled, and this is particularly noticeable with music. Overall, the C21 looks really nice and feels just as nice to use, even though its ventures on the large size. The slimness and lightness of the device make it fairly comfortable to use, and the screen size provide a good viewing experience for just under the $200 price point. Realme has done a great job to producing a phone that does not look or feel cheap. Performance, navigation and use. For $199, you can expect that the Realme C21 will not perform quite as well as a phone over $100, $1,000, or even around $300 to $400. However, I was surprised by the performance of the Realme C21. While it was slow to load at times, particularly loading pictures and videos on websites and on social media with a little bit of the delayed jump scrolling. It was not particularly frustrating and at times seems to scroll and load rather quickly considering my expectations. Camera app. The camera app suffered from some slow processing and reactions, not restricting when I pressed the shutter button after taking a photo, taking several taps to finally to able to take the next photo. This could be from slow processing of photo, but it was hard to tell. I also seemed to struggle registering when I was adjusting the beautification sliders, the portrait mode. While this was a little frustrating, it was not too bad, and as long as you doesn't need to take photos in quick successions, likely you will notice it. Battery. As for the battery, the C21 includes a rather big 5000 mAh battery with reverse charging capability and a super power saving mode. I found it is a fairly long lasting battery, with it only draining around 10% of battery after 6.5 hours of moderate usage. Social media, video, web searching, and ideal periods, which watching HD video for around 1 hour and 20 minutes during 8% of battery. Charging is rather slow, as to be expected, requiring around 3 hours of charging from 0% to 100%. While there is standard power saving, the super power saving mode is next level. It essentially shuts down most of your phone's functions, including the background, lowers the brightness, and limits you can using 3 apps of your choosing, in addition to call, message, and clock functions. When you switch it on, it tells you how much longer the phone can last in the mode. With 29% battery remaining, the phone was telling me that there was an essential 8 hours 53 minutes left on power saving mode, while super power saving mode showing 13 hours and 31 minutes.